right. Cool. My guy. What's up, man?
Oh, it's recording already?
We're already going.
Oh, man.
I'll cut it up, but let me start with this.
All right,
here we go. So
yeah, this is gonna be like no filter, right?
nah, bro, say what you want to say.
All right.
But whatever.
I feel like I'm gonna get in hell of trouble, but
don't get reckless because we're in quarantine. You're gonna see people again eventually.
fuck it, I don't give a shit.
Okay. So Elisa was on, and I won't show it to you because I don't want your head getting fucking big. But we were saying
Too late, dude.
We were saying the nicest things about you,
Oh, that's
like
what's
all
up.
three of us. And so I want to start out with this, right? A lot of people call you a legend. You heard this?
Yeah, I've heard of it,
Right.
but I don't know. It's like I don't think I've done much like legendary shit. I mean,
You're definitely OG.
right, but that's a good topic because there was some stuff going around
Yeah.
about people saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna say names. I can't say names. I'm not gonna do that." But like
It's fine.
saying that like I guess OGs they get favoritized
For what?
for I don't know, just like in general. I guess like if there's like hangouts, it's like people crowd to them, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And, like they
we're gonna
get-
talk about that. Yeah.
right. It's like so my point is like it's true, like 100%, right?
Yeah.
But in like everyone has an OG. I had an OG, you had an OG.
Oh, yeah.
We're OGs to people younger than us,
Yeah.
and that's just I feel like that's just how it is. And
There's nothing wrong with that. Though.
right? There's nothing wrong with that. Like I know that there's like favoritism, but I don't even consider it favoritism. It's just socializing.
Wait.
It's like I have a lot of friends, right? I know
Yeah.
a lot of people,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna hang out with every single one.
You don't have time to.
I don't have time to, or do I care to? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like it's like we don't have like beef. We're not like I don't have bad blood with them, but it's just like I just don't vibe with them compared to like other people.
I
And
feel
then
that.
some people think that as if like you're like picking and choosing and who you talk,
Yes.
or like
But there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah for sure.
Like here's my thing, right? People go, "Oh, you play favorites." It's like, yes, I
Yeah.
do.
You play. I play favorites because I know I could depend on them.
100%.
Yeah, that's
right.
the
We've
biggest
talked about
thing.
this before, like not even just dance related, right?
Yeah.
Like the 100%. And so if you're not one of my favorites, we're just not there yet, or maybe you're not dependable for whatever reason. Don't get mad at me.
Not dependable yet, but
Right,
at the time, yeah.
Yeah. So I think maybe they're just jealous because they want to hang out with you, Cliff.
Shit.
But you're an OG for sure, right? So when
Uh-huh.
I was moving back to Houston right now for the first time,
Uh-huh.
everyone knew that you were an OG.
Uh-huh.
But I've heard recently more and more like you're a legend now. No, so
I mean that's cool, but I mean that's just fucking weird here.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it was weird.
it's weird because I've known you for so long too,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'll always respect you. You know that. But then when they're like, oh, like the young one's like, oh, he's a legend. I'm like, more Cliff? He's talking right now.
Well, I don't know if I honestly don't think I did anything legendary. I think I did like terms of I'm assuming like all this is like dance related, obviously.
Well, a lot
right?
of people know that.
Yeah, because but I think it's just because like I started dancing and I did a lot of things at a young age. So it kind of like when I did Goodfill, when I did UHFSA, I directed that, and then my first Goodfill, I was actually in high school.
What?
Yeah.
How's that even legal?
So not a lot of people know this, right? So my first,
Did you guys win?
yeah, for
You
sure.
gotta take back that trophy.
Of course.
You're cheating. you that
Of course,
pitch
yeah.
perfect. You're disqualified.
No, I did Goodfill 5 times.
Yeah,
Won first place 4 out of the 5. Yeah, but
and you directed too.
yeah, I directed. The first year I didn't. The first year, Dewey was one of my directors.
Okay.
That's how I met Dewey.
But
But
that's how Lisa said she met you.
Yeah. So yeah, high school. I heard about it back in. I started dancing in 05.
Yeah. That's amazing.
But
That's
so 2006 is
Yeah.
when I decided to audition for them. So I was a freshman in high school at the time.
was that normal?
No. Well, it wasn't as like strict as it is now.
But how'd you get put on? Like, did you know somebody to
So
want to
you
audition?
just got to be good.
But
like,
did you
they-
know
they-
people that were auditioning and
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I knew some people that auditioned, and and they were like, "Yeah, let's do it."
yeah.
I was like, "Fuck it." I made it. I made the team, but I couldn't drive. I didn't have no ride. Bro, I was a freshman in high school, bro.
And they rehearsed late.
Huh? Yeah, and yeah, they rehearsed super late. So there was no way that was happening.
Yeah, yeah.
And then my friend did it. He got it. He did it. And I was like, man, I was so jealous.
For real?
Yeah, I was like, fuck, I should have like, fuck it.
Yeah.
So the year after that, 07, I was a sophomore in high school. And I auditioned. And I was like, I got my permit. I didn't have my license yet. My car was like a 85 Camry.
Hell yeah.
Bro, it would break down all the time. And that's how I met Dewey.
Because he was giving you rides?
Yeah. Because how it was super strict. Like it was strict to the point where like if you had friends from other schools, you can't be on the team.
I've never met, I had no idea FSAs out here were gang-like.
No, for sure. That. Facts. Like during my generation before that, it was more like that. Now it's kind of more chill. I mean, it's competitive, but it's not, like back then, like people were fucking fighting.
See, but I think that's a good segue, right? Because one of the reasons why you're an OG to me and why I think we get along is because you're competitive as shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Too competitive.
Not even. I get it. Like, so I was so psyched when we got to dance together and compete together, right?
Yeah.
And when you were like, look, if you're in rehearsal, you have to want it. You gotta like don't BS, don't waste my time.
Yeah.
We're gonna go out and we're gonna win. And that's how I always approach it too.
Yeah.
I think that's why you're a legend. Because the young ones don't understand some of that.
Right.
Like everyone's on 10 different crews. They have their own crew. They started their own crew. Right. And back then.
Yeah. So with that, like, especially with like, everyone wants to be popular.
Sure.
Like that's the reason why I dance, because I want more friends.
Yeah.
Females, blah blah blah, woo woo. But like, you just want to be like out there. You know what I mean? So it's like you kind of like have to like force yourself to be in that situation where I feel like people that don't push themselves, they're like, oh, hopefully they can notice me. And that's not the case, because everyone, especially in dance, it's always notice me, right?
Yeah.
Hence all the fucking TikTok videos.
Bro, you on?
Hell no.
Nah, screw that.
I mean, I'll watch some videos like my friends will send, and it's like funny, and then like some homies they have it, and I'll watch the support and I'll share whatever. But me personally,
I can't do it.
No way.
No, but the thing is I feel like back then, 07, 08, around that time frame, right? Like if you want to get known, you put the set on, you put the team on,
right?
And if the team was really really popping and you were the number one on that team, that's how you got your name out, right? It wasn't like, oh, this number one on this random team, and now I kind of know you, right?
Yeah, for sure. So that's where the competitive for me dance started with Good Feel, right? Because UH was known for like being the best.
Yeah.
Right, and I was like, oh fuck, I wanted to be the best. I wanted to be with them, right? I wanted to feel what they do, blah blah blah. Like another fun fact, I got accepted to UT Austin for college, and I declined so I could stay in Houston.
Just for that?
Just for Good Feel. Bro, I've done some dumbass shit, dude. Because of Good Feel, because of dance, but it's worth it.
No way.
If I had a time machine, I'd do the same shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but
was UT Austin good?
No, they were good at the time.
They weren't.
Top three was UH, UT, and like Dallas, Arlington. But when I first started Good Feel, it was there was like a little rivalry between UH and UT. But I mean, whatever.
I went to my first Good Feel last year. Only went once, and then last year, and it was drama.
Really?
So apparently one of the judges like fell asleep or was eating or doing something during someone's set, and they got caught, and they got scored low, and so they were flipping out like they weren't even watching me. And Eileen was there, and she was flipping out. I was like, Eileen, you little like she was hype.
Yeah, I love Eileen. Yeah, she knows the competitiveness in Good Feel because I guess she was also raised with Good Feel, like knowing what Good Feel is.
Yeah.
But yeah, the judging for Good Feel is whack. So I don't know if they still do it, but it's they choose one representative from each school.
Yeah.
And that judges all the schools besides their own school, obviously. So there's so they're not biased.
Right.
But like I've judged twice.
Okay.
I remember one year I judged with my friend Andy. Shout out to Andy.
Yeah.
He represented UT Arlington.
Okay.
Is it Arlington or Dallas? I don't know. Same shit, right? But
it's not UH.
Yeah, facts. But God. But yes, and like we were sitting together because we knew each other, and then like we were looking at the judges, and like we were like, oh, how do y'all like what did y'all do when y'all did good? We're like, oh, I was in cultural, I was in sports. Oh, let's see, y'all didn't dance. Like, no, and we were like, what the fuck?
So why are you judging the dancing,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense. Like, if you're gonna judge a dance competition, you need to be able to know what dancing is, right? And
do they give you guys score sheets, like criteria?
Yeah, score sheets, bro. That shit sucks.
Ugh.
Bro, like you have what, like 5 minutes critiquing about
to look down up
as you're watching it, and like
it's hard to be a good judge.
Yeah.
So I like how nowadays they have the voice.
Yeah,
that's real clever. But even then, you have some lazy judges. Where it's like, ooh, yeah, good.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Like, whack.
I mean,
whack.
It's just a gig for them. That's
yeah. But I think one of the reasons why you're dancing specifically is, I'm gonna say the word again, legendary. It's because I think you approach it the same way that I see like Pop and Pete and Wiggles and all them approach it.
Yeah.
Where you don't put stuff out until it's ready.
Oh, for sure.
A lot of people, day in, day out, like they throw it out there for better or for worse.
So yeah, so like,
but you don't do that. No, that's different.
When I grew up dancing, it was like surprise. There's always a surprise aspect.
Yeah.
Right. So like even now, like if I sub a class, I will never put what song it is.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Because it's kind of like you want them to feel the excitement of when you first heard the song. Right. So I remember like when I was choreographing, and then like my other friends were choreographing. We'd play songs and be like, man, this is tight, and be like, no, this is tight. And be like, oh shit. Yeah. Like before, like, like before Spotify.
That's that mixtape culture. Right
yeah. There. Like Dat Piff. And, was it like Karma Loop?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So even till now, I don't like to like I guess market my shit when I'm gonna dance or whatever, because it's like you want to learn, that's tight. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to like, I guess, bait this song for you to come out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to come out because I know that I'm fucking good.
Yeah, and they know you're good.
Yeah.
And they always know, but you always give like a good caliber of a class.
Oh, I have to.
I've never seen you go anything less than 90% of even like good. Like I feel like anytime you step in the studio or you're presenting something, you're teaching something, or you're staging something, you are one of the few that come in prepared. Oh,
it has to be, because like it's part of like, it's part of like showing who I am, right? Like if I bring something to the table and it's shit, you'll be like, oh, that's shit. So I'm not gonna rely on this guy. But it's like, that's why it's like if you want to win this competition, like give me the ender. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
winners want the ball, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like give me the last shot.
No,
but dude, I'm so arrogant, but fuck it. I like talking.
That's how you have
I don't
to
like talking
be.
about the process. I like talking about the process of being competitive and being arrogant, but I just don't like the fact that.
But you have to be that way.
Yeah.
Like if you don't want to compete, then don't compete. Do an exhibition team.
Like that's why now, since I'm not dancing anymore, I'm trying to lay off being competitive, because when I'm competitive, it brings out my bad side.
So how much did I get to see that for WAD last year or 2 years ago?
I mean, not much. Like the only people that see my bad side is the people that aren't hanging, right?
Yeah.
But it's like I'm showing you the bad side, so that way you be ready for whatever happens.
Yeah.
Right? Because, anything could happen when you're on stage, shit happens. So you just, put yourself through hell, so that way whenever you're doing it, it's not as bad.
It's autopilot at that point, right? Like you should never change something on stage. You should be going ham all the time, or whatever, not ham, but whatever is necessary during rehearsal to make sure it happens. And so when people are directed by you, they always say they feel like you respect them. Like I think you coming in prepared is a sign of respect for the team.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I also directed Riot Squad for a couple years.
Do you prefer that to directing adults? So Riot Squad is the junior team.
Yeah, Riot Squad is a junior team, and I don't know. It's like they handle situations better than adults because I feel like when you direct adults, you know, obviously you guys are in the same age group.
Yeah,
You guys do the same shit currently, so it's kind of like they don't take you as serious as like, you know, like the older brother type figure. You know, so with the kids, it's like that's why kids are so good because they look up to, you know, older people.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's I prefer junior teams because you see them like they're more hungry.
Yeah.
And like they push themselves.
Right.
Like during practices, like these kids would like throw up.
Yo, that's that's how I first met what's his name? David? Machaca's little brother?
Oh yeah.
I think he was throwing up one time when I walked up. I was like, what is going on right now? But yeah, and they go hard. But I think they go hard because one, you set that expectation up front.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna require of them. And then two, you don't let them slack. Like I've seen you I haven't seen you lay into people, but I've definitely seen you call people out.
So the new Jordan documentary, right? I fucking love it. It's like man, like Jordan's number one for me, and it's like everything he says it's like I totally 100% like agree.
I can see you with that.
He said, he said something like he wouldn't tell someone to do something if he couldn't do it himself. Right. So anything I ask for somebody like during practice, like I could do it also. You know what I mean?
I think that's crazy, right? Because that means you're a really good dancer.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've seen people, we've seen people ask for certain tricks or styles or like different things.
Yeah.
And then they can't show them.
Yeah.
So the team gets confused about what they want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? But you've always, as far as I've seen you, just like, no, this is my exact count. This is the movement. This is the intention of the movement. And so when we got to collab with the ender, I was like, this is what I get it.
Yeah.
I get why everyone put you in such high regard. But you know, it's not just dancing though, with everything else. Yeah. Like it's like the fact that you own the gradient with Fuka. Mm-hmm. That's Elisa went on and on about that and why she thinks that's probably why you're a higher OG than just dancers.
Oh, that's what's up.
I mean, because how did that start? Because I remember getting the hoodie back in the day before I removed. So
it started, let's see. So back in high school, I had a shaved head. I would cut my own hair. Nothing
with the lineup
crazy.
And everything, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing crazy. But then I didn't take it seriously until 2011. Yeah. So one day I was at Calvin's place. It was Calvin, Mickey, and Wes living together at the time. Shout out to the Bingham house. Man, that house used to get fucked up all the time.
I remember hearing stories.
It was fun. But yeah, Andrew was there. And then he was like, man, I need a haircut. And I was like, shit, I've cut my hair before. I got you.
Yeah.
He's like, for real? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, cool. I was like, man, I might mess up though. He was like, fuck it, it's just hair.
I love that.
Yeah. You know, Andrew's like super like, fuck it, right?
Yeah.
Like it's awesome. But so I was like, all right, do you have anything that cut your hair? And then Wes was like, oh, I got clippers. I was like, bet. I'll use those.
Yeah.
All right. So I was like, I started on his hair, bro. I fucked his shit up so bad.
No, you didn't.
I fucked it up so bad that he had to shave his hair off.
What did he want? Like a fade?
Just like a normal, just a short on the side and just trim the top.
With scissors or with clippers?
Well, I only had clippers at the time.
Did you have scissor game in the beginning?
Hell no. Yeah, so I fucked it up and he had to shave it off and I felt so bad and he was like, don't worry, dude. Like I said, it's just hair.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, all right. But like the competitive side of me was like, yo, I fucking hate messing up.
Yeah.
Right? And like I'm competitive.
Even on new stuff?
On new stuff. Even I'm competitive and it brings out my what's the word? Like my addiction to things.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
So, you know, like if there's something that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
And at first I don't understand it or get it, like I'm like full-fledged.
Yeah.
For like 3 months.
Yep.
Until I'm cool with it and then it's dead to me. I drop it off. Luckily haircutting, like barbering didn't happen, right? So like I fucked up his hair and like the same week I bought like clippers, I bought all the legit shit.
Word.
Like shit that I bought when I first started was pretty much the shit that I'm using now.
Like that grade of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, that grade of stuff. And I was like, man, let me try it out.
So who'd you cut after that?
So because of like the dancing, I was like, yo, I want to try cutting hair.
Yeah.
Who's cool with me practicing on them? Right?
Okay.
And like people were like, yeah, I'm down.
That's what's up.
And then like I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch YouTube. I'm gonna like watch whatever. And I never messed up.
Ever?
After Andrew, I never messed up.
That's fact though, because you would cut me up back in the day when I would come into town, and I remember having to text you a week before, or sometimes a day because I didn't know when I was coming through. I'm like, yo, can you help me out?
Yeah.
You did.
But like when I first started, haircuts were like 2.5 hours long because I would start
because you're taking your time.
Yeah, I'm taking my time because I don't want to fuck up.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good. Like, I mean, shit, it helped.
They were good.
Yeah, and just word of mouth caught on, and then it just blew up. And then like Fuka was starting his thing too. And then me and him always talked about like we wanted to start our own shop.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, easier said than done. Type shit. But Dewey told us that they're opening up a new studio and there's a place for us in there, and we're like, fuck it, dude. It's sink or swim. Sink or swim.
So you guys never planned it initially
Hell no,
to be with the studio? Because it makes sense when you think about it now.
Yeah. It makes sense now,
always
but like,
get cut.
Yeah, we didn't even think of that traffic at the time.
Yeah.
But before that, we had a good solid like 800 clients between us two already.
What?
Yeah, so we had enough clients to drop off to James and Juice, our two other guys, that they could start cutting until they build momentum up for themselves. And then within a month, they were 2 weeks booked in advance too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and the whole planning in the studio, there was no foreshadowing of that at all. It was just like, this is our opportunity, jump into it. We like got our papers, licensing, everything in like the first month.
I love that you guys did it right.
Yeah.
Too, right? Like you guys are always getting ready for you got inspected.
Oh, that was scary as fuck. I wasn't even there.
I remember.
I wasn't even there. Like James and Juice called me. They're like, "Hey man, the inspector's here."
Is
like, what do we say? Like shit. I my hands would be shaking if I was there. I was like,
just tell them what it is.
Yeah. I was like, just let him. I'm on my way. Just let him know that I'll be there, and then I'll talk to him. Whatever. And he was like, okay. And then I guess he hung up on the phone with me. And then they inspected our place, and it was good. Only thing they needed was pictures on our license.
Okay.
And our sign in the front to be slightly bigger, and it has to say barbering.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we're a dual shop, so it's both barbers and stylists, cosmetologists, right? So at the time, the sign said hair studio, but it also had to say barbers. Also.
Why?
I don't fucking know. That's just how it is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that was the only thing they did, and then they said they come back in like a week or two, and shit, this was like 2 years ago, and they haven't come back yet. Man.
Wait, so did you have to go to barber school?
Yeah.
Like, how does that work out to be certified?
Yeah, so you have to go to school and get your license. So it's 2 tests.
Yeah.
It's 1,500 hours when I did it. I think it's still like that now, but so after the first 1,000 hour, you do a paper test. Man, that's just fucking.
But you were probably already cutting.
Yeah, I was already cutting. So barber college is just like, bro, you're just cutting hair for like $1. Like,
yeah, I remember.
And luckily, so I went to barber college, and predominantly they're black and Hispanic, right?
Yeah.
And I'm Asian, So like when people would go there, even though I was sitting on the senior side, because the teachers there, they knew that they know I could cut hair. They know I was pretty much the best person there.
Yeah.
And so they put me on that side, but then like when the customers would come in, they'd be like, "Oh hell no, he's not cutting my hair."
I would think the same thing.
No, yeah, for sure.
I would think the same thing.
I mean, that's cool with me, cause like the moment they know I could cut hair, as far as the customers go, bro, they're just coming to me, bro.
Easy.
Like I couldn't.
But especially back then when it was all fades, lineups.
Yeah.
Like I remember, oh man, I was traveling. I went to North Carolina for a trip. I needed a cut. Only thing open, and I didn't know anybody, was like a Supercuts. Oh, dude. Old Asian lady, dude, chopped me up so bad. After that, I was like, dude, no one can cut my hair unless you're darker than me.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, yeah. So, like, barber college was hell. So.
Just because of the time?
From the time. Fun fact.
Yeah.
It took me like 4 years to finish barber college, and it's a
I'm trying to 1,500 hours.
8-month program.
Why did you get
So I just couldn't, man. I just couldn't sleep. I couldn't wake up. Like I'll have like episodes of me like having trouble sleeping.
Yeah.
Like the only way for me to finish those hours, like I would legit stay up all night
just to make it there the next day.
Yeah, I would stay. There was a handful of times I haven't slept for like a week.
That's unhealthy.
No, I know.
That's crazy.
I had to do it.
Wait. So what is it like being a business owner now then? Because
it's tough, man.
It's a different route.
Yeah, it's a totally different route. Like I have to learn so much shit.
Yeah.
Like
what's been the hardest thing?
Hardest thing is like, especially now, is like reading into loans and like business strategies. What's the best way? Because like with business, especially like in my business, it's like you have free reign to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But it's, high risk, high reward.
Okay.
So like the risk is tough. Yeah. Luckily, we have a shitload of clients that whatever we do, I'll be straight.
Right.
But, like because of the freedom, because of all this, like it gives you different roads to do more things, which I want to do. But it's just like, man, I have to take care of T. I have to take care of my family, take care of Fuka, Juice, James, and like other people that's going to hop onto the team.
Yeah.
And it's like even though I'm the owner, I don't try to act like the owner. Like, like it's more of a coworker thing. Like it's the same thing with dance, right? Yeah. I'm not going to ask you to do something if I can't do it myself.
Right.
I just ask you to do it to help me out to, like lessen the weight of things, right? Because it's like, it's tough, man. Especially like not focusing in college, like learning how to do finances by yourself. Like I'm still learning how to do that shit by myself. Like, luckily I have good friends like you and Dewey that I could talk to for like some help.
Dewey.
Yeah, Dewey.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, but like, it's just, it's hard, but it's like the faster you fuck up and the faster you learn from it, the better it is for you.
That's crazy. Chris and I were talking about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, like kids, like if you're gonna mess up early on, and then you're gonna have good homies by you to take care of you.
Yeah,
that's like Dewey's.
It's just right now. I'm I guess worried to mess up because I have the other 3 guys.
Yeah.
That rely on like I guess the decisions I make for the team.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like when I think of things, I there's another thing. I'm competitive and I'm also very pessimistic.
What?
Yeah. So there's another thing, man.
Like doomsday prepper pessimistic?
No. So if there's a situation,
yeah,
I think of the worst shit first.
Isn't that a good thing though?
It's a good thing, but like people are like, oh, you should always think of the glass halfway full.
What's the phrase though? Like plan for the worst and hope for the best.
Yeah, plan for the worst, hope for the best. See, yeah, exactly. So like I like to like go for like the negatives first because once I overcome that, then the positives is
gravy after that.
Right. Versus going for the positives and then when some shit goes down, you don't know what the fuck to do.
Right.
And you're like stressed out, struggling. So it's like, so with the business side, it's like, okay, I have to think of these things and okay, what's the worst things that could happen?
Yeah.
Does the worst outweigh the good? If it's a low risk, then let's do it.
Right.
If it's a high risk, then let's pump the brakes. Let's like wait a little bit because right now we're trying to open up our new shop.
Did you guys get a space yet?
No, we're still looking.
There's plenty of spaces right now.
Plenty of spaces, and interest rates are lower.
Yeah.
But it's just the thing. It's just like we get a space with like we could say 0 interest, right?
Yeah.
Still costs money to build out, and like and like we're not working right now. So it's like I can't risk that, like
it's a lot.
Yeah. So it's like, that's one risk I can't take right now. But once everything is better, once we're working again, then pedal to the metal, man.
You guys trying to put on more barbers?
Yeah,
I saw you mentoring Josh a little while back.
Yeah. So Josh is in barber college right now.
That's what's up.
He's young, man. He's young, but he's
artistic though. I mean,
he's artistic.
He has an eye.
He's good, man. He just started and he's getting better. So he wants to be a barber because the same reason that me and Juice wanted to do it because he still loves to dance.
Yeah.
So it's like, you become a barber, you have your own hours. That way you could dance here and then work here and you gotta make sure you're good enough to have the clients. So whenever you're not dancing, or whenever you're not working, you're dancing, you could come back to steady flow of income, right? But yeah, Josh, I'm looking at him right now. Hopefully he could join the team.
That's what's up.
Little Anna.
I heard, is she on?
She's
Sorry, Anna.
No, she's down, but she's still working on her craft because she just got her cosmetology license for about a year.
I saw her Instagram. Like she's putting some work in.
She's like practicing on her boyfriend, her stepdad and other friends, and then she would send me videos and pictures. And I'll tell her
to cut men specifically.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll tell her what to do, but I could tell her everything, but it's just experience.
Yo, is there still the stigma about women cutting men's hair?
Not really.
For word, in LA, when I was there and I was in this, in OG's barbershop, right? Mm-hmm. Like clippers or like scissors and clippers only, and they were like, nah, can't. Yeah. I saw a lady walk in and say, "Are you hiring?" And they're like, "Nah." like ugly. Nah, you can't cut your hair.
I mean, but it's like that with anything. It's just like with me, like at barber college, right? It's just like,
I see what you're saying.
Stereotyping. But now I don't think it's that bad anymore because there's a lot of ladies out there that are fire.
There's specifically women shops now, right? Yeah. Like the boardroom. I think is mostly lady barbers. Yeah, is that the term? Barberesses.
Yeah, they're barbers. I mean, it just depends on which license they get. Either the cosmetologist or the barbers.
What's the difference?
So barbers, they're more into like the fades. The biggest thing is the straight razor.
Okay.
And cosmetologists, they're more like shear work, like scissor work.
Yeah.
So it's honestly like the opposite of each other.
Dang.
So that's how. So when I first started, I noticed that like a lot of my clients at the time, they would tell me they would go to a barbershop for a fade, and then they would go to a salon to do the top of their hair in one day.
Oh, because they couldn't do both.
Because they can't do both. So I was like, that's crazy. I can't believe you wasted like 3 hours to do that.
Plus, how much are they paying each person?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like, I was like, shit, I'll do both.
That's why, you and the three guys out there right now definitely know how to work the head.
Yeah, but yeah, and that's I know that's the reason why we're at our level right now because like we're good at both. I mean, granted, I could do better with shears, like the textures and stuff, but I'm still learning, and like sometimes I get comfortable, especially like working every day, 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours a day, like nonstop, no lunch break, blah blah blah, and it's just like clients are just coming and going. Yeah. It's just like I gotta move.
How many of your clients are dancers?
Not that many anymore.
Really?
Yeah, before it was all dancers. So it started for dancers, and then it went to fraternities.
And then who's out here? Like the GBs and stuff.
GBs and lambdas.
That's right, lambdas.
Mainly.
That's right, lambdas.
GBs and lambdas, and then some omegas, and then like some other fucking Greek letters.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, but
mostly Asian people though in the shop.
Yeah, mostly Asian because of the whole stereotype thing again. But
I've seen a couple black dudes in there.
we have a lot of like other races at the shop too now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was like dancers, college kids, Greek life, and then now it's like the working class, white collar, blue collar people.
I've seen a lot of that lately. That's me lately.
I had the opportunity to cut up what's that dude's name? K-pop guy. I don't listen to K-pop.
Which one?
But, he was in
like the OG K-pop?
Yeah.
Taeyang?
No, not Taeyang, the other dude.
I don't know that.
Cal's gonna be like, "Come on, Clip. You know it, Clip." Anyway, like one of my clients, he was like, "Hey, he's working with him, I guess." He was like, "One of my clients needs a haircut. I recommended you." He was like, I was like, "Who is it?" He was like, "Oh, it's blah, blah, blah." Man, what's his name? Bro, it's like at the tip of my tongue.
You could have got the plug right now.
Pause. But yeah, I just didn't want to do it.
Is that something you want to do though? Like high profile?
Nah, man, not really.
I heard it's tough. Because you got to do house calls for those kind of
Yeah,
clients.
I fucking hate house calls, dude. That's why I'm not cutting hair right now. I hate house calls, dude.
Why?
Because the whole setup,
okay.
like when you're cutting hair, you have to be super sanitary, right?
Yeah.
Like with me, like if I'm cutting your hair, and let's say we're on a tile floor, and I'm like, damn, I got to make sure this tile is like the way it was when I got here, if not better.
Yeah.
You know, and like the fact that like there could be a chance that like I fuck up the floor or something. Like I just don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
You know, but
don't you get paid like WAP doing house calls? Like doesn't Jay-Z have his own barber he flies out?
Yeah, all the celebrities.
Is Jay his only client?
They have celebrity barbers, and like I don't know.
Are they that good?
No, not really.
You're better than them?
I'm better than some.
Like who?
I don't know their names. Yeah. I would say, but I don't know their names. But it's like it's not mainly also, it's not really the product they put out, but it's also that the client like is comfortable with them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like in my eye, I think I could do better than them, but in the clients and the celebrities' eyes, like, oh, this dude's fire.
It's hard to find a good barber and a good barber shop. Barbershop culture.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Of just talking
shit
the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time.
You guys should do a barbershop podcast in there.
Oh man, we'll hate each other, man. This will be nah. Barber talk is just strictly in the barbershop, bro.
That's fact.
That's to keep it, genuine and all that. Like, man.
See, I never had that growing up because I was a military brat, and so we would go on base and it was just like a quick shave for like $7, and you were out the door.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I finally started growing hair and started going to you, and I was like, oh, we're talking about shit right now? Like, what's going on?
Yeah. But sometimes it gets a little carried away. Like, cause we're a dual shop, so there's ladies that come in also.
My favorite is when you're like, are you?
Yeah, because like James, man, James has no filter, dude.
Well, plus we're in the studio and there's kids around sometimes.
Yeah,
and the door's open.
Yeah.
James
is a character. Like he's low key annoying, but like if the team wouldn't be the team without him. He's a big part of the team for sure. And there's so many shit that happens. I'm like looking at him like, dude, did you really just say that? Like, bro, like I know this is unfiltered, but this shit I can't say.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
Leave it in the shop. Leave it in the shop.
Man,
but so the other thing I love about the grading is like the music choice.
Oh yeah.
Who's the DJ?
We all share it. It's mainly Fuka and James.
Okay.
Because they get there first. I'm the last one to get there, but I stay the latest.
Okay.
But yeah, we have all types of genres, man.
Yeah, you can hear some alternative stuff one day.
Alternative.
I love R&B time.
R&B, EDM.
Boy band.
Everything.
Let's talk boy band real quick.
Yeah.
How's that Backstreet Boys concert we went to?
Dude.
The best. Yo, shout out to Glaze.
Yeah, Glaze, D-Glaze.
Yo, he hooked it up, put us in the box.
Yeah, top 3 best moment of my life, dude.
No way.
Hell yeah, Backstreet Boys.
But you're definitely Backstreet Boys over Nsync.
Facts.
Yeah. But T's Nsync.
No, not really.
No?
Well, I think
that's the wild style question.
I think I don't know.
Oh, you about to lose the newlywed game right now.
Nah, I know, right? But no, I think she likes Backstreet Boys more now.
That was an amazing concert.
That concert was fire. I didn't expect it to be that good.
I didn't know how good it was gonna be.
Even their new shit was good.
There was that one song they did about the family in the video. Yeah. I texted Tay that. I was like, this might be our wedding song.
Oh, shit.
Because the video was so nice. They were like showing their kids. I was like, oh, this is, my heart.
The feels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that concert was fucking awesome.
Did you go to JT when he was here?
Nope.
Bro, you missed it.
I know.
That one's good too. But, unpopular opinion, I think Backstreet Boys is better.
Oh, it's not, I guess it's unpopular. But, bro, they have more views on Spotify and YouTube than Nsync.
How do you know that?
Because I looked it up.
just so you can talk that shit.
Yeah. just to make sure I have like some arsenal, dude.
Yeah.
Because like, okay, so I think Backstreet Boys is better than Nsync because I grew up listening to their music first.
That was my first.
Right? Dance-wise, Nsync is way better in dancing than Backstreet Boys for sure.
I'll buy it.
But JT, like, I think trumps that.
Do you think it's because JT carries Nsync?
Yeah,
but Backstreet Boys they're still a unit.
Yeah, Backstreet Boys is a unit. Like when they sing a song, they share that shit.
Yo, when they were dancing, they were fire dancing.
Shit was tight.
That is crazy.
Like JT, he just carries the team.
Yeah.
And then I mean, it makes sense. Like that's typical groups do that. But like, yeah, I'm not gonna say like, oh fuck, dude, Lance Bass, bro. It's like no one else. It's either JT, but honestly, like I like JC.
JC was the one.
JC
when he did
is probably the best.
The feature on Blue Jeans with Yasmin. He was like
that one and fuck, what's the other one he did with
Black?
Yeah,
yep.
Black. Yeah,
that's the one. Oh, that's about the one thing about. That's the one thing about Black. Yeah.
That's that.
So who's the best Backstreet Boy though?
My favorite is Nick.
Really?
Yeah.
Nick's good.
Nick
was killing it.
I like Nick because he always had the what's it called? Like the highlights of the moment. Right? Like if there's a drop, Nick, you're up.
Oh man. Did you watch the documentary when they were doing their comeback before Vegas?
Oh no, not yet.
It's like an hour long. They're talking about it, and Brian has like nodes.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
It was serious.
I remember I watched the video and I was like, yo, what the fuck's wrong with Brian?
Yeah.
And then I looked it up and I was like, oh shit, he has a nose.
I didn't know that was a real thing. I thought that was a joke for Pitch Perfect.
Oh yeah.
But watching the show, AJ was the best, bro.
AJ's T's favorite. T loves fucking AJ.
She has AJ shirts. That's the best, but she wears those. No, I was impressed because he was top rocking, and it's always weird seeing older guys be sexy to the crowd.
Well, see, the crowd is about the same age. Right. I'm pretty sure we were the youngest
we all grew up there.
Yeah.
But it's just the funniest thing. But when he did it, I was like, hey, you probably still slanging things. You're still killing it right now.
Yeah, dude. I remember, so AJ was like, so Nick and Brian was like the heartthrob.
Oh, easily.
AJ's like the
little bad boy.
The bad boy, and then like Howie and Kev is like the MILF hunters, dude.
I always thought Howie was the Lance of the group.
Howie, because of the long ass hair.
Yeah.
Damn, all my street cred is fucking gone.
No, it's okay.
Fuck it.
You know what? You still smoke them.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah.
That's crazy. So, okay, last subject here is I love your style.
My style?
Clothing wise.
Clothing?
Yes. Hype beast, bro. Like
I think my underwear is backwards.
I'll find out, bro. It's an easy access on the backside. What the heck?
No, it's like flipped.
What's that?
Yeah, I was
How do you do that?
Man, it looks the same, man.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does, because the underwear I wear, it's like there's no tag.
You wear special underwear? Did you don't have like the little flat, the little pouch in the front?
No, I do. I'm not saying it's not reverse. It's just flipped.
But the pouch is always right hand in.
I don't put my hand on the pouch. I just leave the pouch there.
I know, but you whip the dick out.
Why would you whip the
you take a piss, you like.
I just bring it down, bro.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because if I stick my dick out, there's gonna be piss on my underwear.
You pissing on your balls, right? What are you doing?
I don't know, man.
Like, I don't know how we got here.
I'm the kid in the school bathrooms that would just drop their shit all the way to the ankles. I don't do that.
Are you taking a shit? No, I'm taking a piss.
Yeah, I'm taking a piss.
Just like with no hands.
Nah, my style?
Yeah. Because here's the thing, right? Like, I feel like you aged really well. Right? Because I'm older than you, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like you've taken everything and you've grown up with it. Like, some people can't pull off like the hype B shit. When I see you, I'm like, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think with that, I mean, I still think I'm still learning, like as far as dressing up and stuff, especially with suits. Like I bought my first like custom suit.
I got you, bro.
Bro, it's fucking fire.
I'm not gonna lie, there's nothing like putting on a fitted suit.
Yeah, like a legit suit, not fucking like, okay, let me tailor
nothing
it.
Off the rack, for you.
Dude, that shit's like I can't go back anymore. I can't go back to off the rack anymore. But yeah, I'm still stepping my game up on that.
Do you know what you're gonna wear to the wedding? Have you chosen yours yet?
No, not yet. We're still talking about colors.
Yeah.
But I know I'm gonna wear like some traditional Filipino barong.
Oh, really?
but I'm gonna wear a suit also. So it's like 2 outfits.
You're gonna tailor the pants though and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. You guys have a date yet?
Nope, not yet.
Do you have a date you're not telling me?
Nah, I think we want to do it year 2022.
Did that get pushed back with everything going on?
Nah, that's always been set because we want to open up the shop first and then buy our house and then the wedding.
That's what's up.
But yeah, style wise, I mean, I just
I feel like you're
always,
true to yourself too.
Yeah, true to myself for sure. I don't wear shit because other people wear it. Like I'm wearing a Babe shirt right now.
But you've always been down with brands like that.
Yeah. So I've always loved Babe.
Yeah.
But when it first came out, I couldn't afford that shit.
Is that why you wear so much now?
Yeah, I wear so much now because I could afford it now. And it's more like nostalgic. Yeah, it's like, man, this shit's all camoed out, bro. Like I stick out like a fucking.
That's my favorite outfit that you have with the camo top bottom.
Yeah, fucking the romp hem.
Yeah. That's one of the best.
Yeah, I was in Vegas and I was like, man, I don't know what to wear.
But you know how to rock a suit too. I've seen you.
Yeah.
Like at Vance wedding,
Yeah.
sharp.
Thank you.
Did T enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a fun night.
Okay. Didn't fall asleep?
Nah. But yeah, so when I pick up an outfit, it's always the shoes first.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I am a sneakerhead.
Yeah. What's your favorite pair?
Oh, of which shoe? Like in general?
Like if you had one shoe to pick with, right, that you're rocking for the rest of your life.
Bread 11s, Jordan 11, Bread 11s. That was a shoe that made me fall in love with shoes.
Really?
I had the whole collection of all the colors at one time.
Oh.
Yeah, but I sold most of it because I just didn't really. It was just hoarding, dude. I mean, it was nice. It was like the addiction thing, right? I was like, I had them, and then I was like, all right, that's cool. I had them, so now I sold.
Do you dance in your shoes too?
Sometimes, yeah. Jordans, man, they're not really comfortable at dancing.
I remember back in the day when we used to dance in like ones. Dunks all the time.
Yo, every performance, always a fresh pair of shoes.
Oh, guaranteed.
Yeah.
I would
my feet would fucking hurt.
If I even go into a workshop, I wouldn't even go into a workshop without having something fresh on.
Yeah.
Always. I got a fresh pair of 11s, the Space Jams.
Nice.
In the closet now, and there's the only pair that are still in the box. That's the one I'm saving.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But they're stopping, right? Making Jordans is what I heard. Is that fact?
I don't think so.
With the documentary thing going on right now, Jordan sales are up.
Oh, I'm sure.
A lot.
I'm sure. When I watched the documentary, I wanted to buy Jordans right after.
Did you hear about when he greenlit for them to make that?
The documentary? During the Cavalier?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard
that is gangster, right? Like you're sitting on footage for 20 years. LeBron comes back, right? And then it was like, oh, LeBron's so good. And Jordan goes, nah, bro. I'm the best. Yeah. You're going to watch this right now.
Dude, that documentary is fucking awesome.
I didn't know it was going to be about the whole team. I thought it was just
Jordan actually hired his own media team. So all that footage is
for him.
That's all his media team.
So he knew he was going to do this 20 years later?
Yeah.
What a beast.
Well, I don't know if he planned it, but I know he just just had all the content just to be ready. But
so those interviews, did they do those recently though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he didn't announce that he had his own media team until 2016.
So they've been following for all this time?
Yeah.
That's pretty G though.
Yeah, bro. To have your own media team is like.
What's your favorite episode so far?
Dude, so I'm actually caught up to all the way to episode 8.
Wait, they're already out? I thought 4 were out.
Yeah, 4 is out, but some are leaked. So the first week, like a friend of mine was like, "Yo, I got 3 through 8." I was like, "All right,
that's that mixtape dat pimp.
Yeah. That's like a watermark." But dude, I binge watched all.
Really?
Of it. I told myself I shouldn't, but then like with this whole quarantine thing, I was just like,
"Nah, I get that." Dude.
I watched it all in like 2 days.
All right, so what's the best part so far? Is it to come or is it within the first 4 episodes?
Let's see. 3 and 4 just came out. Did you watch 3 and 4?
Yeah.
3 and 4 is what?
Rodman and Phil.
And Phil. Phil being the head coach, right? Phil's backstory. Okay.
That was dope. I had no idea.
Man, it has to be 5. Episode 5.
Who's that?
Episode
is
8.
Around a person?
I don't want to spoil it.
You can't even tell me with that?
Wait, when does this podcast drop?
This is not gonna be for 2 weeks, so 5 will be out.
Okay, it's Kobe.
Wait, why is Kobe?
Kobe's part of it. I mean, it's not. He's not on the whole episode, but he's in episode 5.
Dang.
And then the latest one, episode 8, is those two are probably my favorite.
Kobe. I mean, like that, but dang. Was it dope to see? Were you expecting to see him on screen?
Oh yeah, I was expecting to see him, but I didn't expect what he would say.
Don't do that to me. Why would you do that to me? Oh my gosh. But you know what? It was dope is the respect that they had. Like, like goat to goat, you know?
Yeah. And that's the thing what I said about the everyone has an OG. Like Jordan is Kobe's
you recognize
OG,
that.
right?
Yeah, and they definitely pay homage to that. Does LeBron pay homage to Kobe and Jordan like that?
I would say so. I mean, shit, LeBron was 23 for a reason.
That's true. But I didn't know they had the relationship like that.
Yeah. I think LeBron and Kobe is more of like a brotherhood relationship versus
I think Kobe
Jordan
earned
is
that
like
over
the
time.
You know, like the you know,
he's the original
old school. But yeah.
Like Bird must be pissed. Johnson, all them, right? Because they were the ones.
Yeah.
And here's the thing too is I didn't realize how young I was because I grew up loving Jordan, but not realizing
what he did,
or realizing like I was watching replays or like hearing things like I wasn't.
Yeah. So I remember when I was a kid, man, my parents would always watch Jordan games, and like it was always Team Jordan all the way.
Yeah.
Like I remember watching the Utah Jazz series. I was too young to watch the Pistons.
Yeah.
But, you know, obviously I watched videos of that when I was a little older. But, yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, yeah, his mentality is like I would kill to have his mentality.
Same.
You know, and I feel like, you know, that's why my circle's super small because of that mentality.
Yeah.
Because people think I'm an asshole because of the
I've never heard anyone call you an asshole.
Shit.
Ever.
Dude, every time I meet someone or like I'm like comfortable with somebody, they were like, dude, the first time I met you, I was scared.
Well, then thank you for being nice to me in the beginning.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, man, people kept saying that and I'm like, man, I wonder why. And I think about, I was like, oh, it's probably because like when I first meet them, it's through dance. And I'm like, if I'm in a show or a competition or if one of the kids are competing, I'm just like, yo, fuck everyone else except for except for y'all.
Right.
You know, at the time, you know, it's like, it's not like I'm gonna like hate you after the show or competition. It's just like it's, you know, it's a competition, you know. It's like I'm here to win. I'm not here to make friends.
Yeah.
I'm not here to, you know, like to PR
I love you.
Network, you know what I mean? Like it's not my job to network. You know, it's my job to try to win.
Go out and perform right now.
This shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone says that. Like I get it, good feel, because good feel is you have to be intimidating once you go into good feel because there's like thousands of kids.
That's crazy to me.
Thousands of kids, and especially if you're in the top tier school, everyone's looking at you.
That's crazy to me. I had no idea how deep that was until I got there.
Like Goodfill is probably one of the best parts of my life, man, because of what it's done for me.
Yeah.
Like I would have not met Dewey, the studio owners, no one else, if it wasn't for Goodfill.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit was crazy.
Do you think you're ever gonna dance competitively again?
No, I can't. I can't dance competitively because of
or teach even or like.
I'm still down to teach.
Okay.
I'm still down to teach. Yeah.
Like a regular slack?
No, not regular.
It's tough.
Like just sub.
Yeah.
Sub here and there. Once in a blue moon. My playlist, my choreo playlist is on private.
You keep talking about it.
It has hella bangers that I know no one's gonna touch. And I fucking love that. I love that no one's gonna fucking touch this music.
And they're not gonna touch it after you do.
Yeah. But
because I feel like when you choreograph pieces, you're at that level where if I see a piece from you, I'm going, I'm not touching that song anymore.
Yeah.
Like the same way like when Lyle touches a song, I'm never touching that song. Like Keone, like any of those guys, I'm like, I can't touch it anymore. Oh, Cliff touched it? Definitely not doing this anymore. Yeah,
it's tough because then you're gonna start like comparing.
Right.
Comparing, and it's just like
for me, it's a respect thing. Like I don't even care about the comparison because it's the styles are different. The styles are different enough, right? Like like the way you would.
True.
I hear everything you hear, but even then, getting to collab with you and Cody, like just seeing how there are differences.
Yeah.
Like okay, I would approach it differently, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm cool with that. But out of respect, like yo, knowing you probably put some time into that piece, and I wouldn't even want to. There's enough music to go around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, that collab we did, that was my first collab ever.
I hate collabing.
I hate collabing.
Tay and I've only collabed twice ever in the last 6-7 years we've been hanging out.
T and I try to collab and it just doesn't work out. Yeah.
We fight all the time. Why can't you collab with other people?
Because when I make a dance, I feel like I strategize. Like when I listen to the song, like, okay, this is gonna
Do you map it out?
Yeah, I map it out.
Really?
I don't just freestyle and just fill it in. Like I'll listen to one part of it and like, okay, if I can make something up, and then I'll make something up. If I can't, then I'll skip it.
Yeah.
And then work on the next piece. And then if the next part is complete, then I'll backtrack it to figure out how to segue into that
connect
piece.
it. Yeah.
How to connect it. I don't just go like first, second, third, fourth. I'll go like first to fourth, then back to three, then sometimes to seven. And then I'm like, okay, how am I gonna end this? And
someone told me one time that when you listen to music, you see beats.
Who told you that?
Is that true?
Yeah.
I forget. You forget. I'm OG too. Like I've been around. But they told me that about you too. And fun fact, you were probably, I think you were my first class at the old studio.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah. I took you and then I took Bravo the next day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's weird. I mean, I don't know, it's weird. I want to say I see beats, but like obviously you can't.
Are you a beats over lyrics guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm horrible with lyrics. So with lyrics, I'm more into the melody of the lyric.
Same. Okay.
It's not about what the lyric is saying, it's how it's being sung.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like how do you ride that with them?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah.
So, but I think I'm beats first, and then like I go through the melody and then the lyrics. Like I'm not really a lyricist. Like when I started dancing, it was obviously like my OGs was like Andrew Badarina, Brian Puspos,
super wordplay.
Philip should be.
Yeah.
You know, like super wordplay for sure. And it's just like, you know, like trying to learn different traits from each and every one of them and trying to figure out my own style.
Yeah.
So, so I kind of just like work on around that. And then, with beats, I mean, with music, it's like, there's like, you know, like there's different basses, different claps, there's different. So it's kind of like when you're making a move, it has to make sense with that move.
Right.
Like this style now with the whole like wave and shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm just old school. That's why I can't get with it, but I appreciate it. And I appreciate the people that dance to it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I can't dance like that.
Yeah.
One, like I'm not as limber and flexible anymore. I mean, I can be if I start stretching.
No, you can't.
I could probably.
Marina broke you off that one day.
Yo, because she fucking pulled my leg, bro. Fucking bitch.
She was so mad.
Yo, I was even mad. I ripped my favorite hoodie because of that shit. Because I was so pissed. God damn.
So you're not limber. You can't be wavy, dude. Sorry.
I know.
So just lean in on what you do have.
Yeah.
But that's why I was saying like we would approach it different because when we collabed, I saw you going beats and snares and like different sounds and how to have those. And then for me, I'm lyrics heavy. Like if I could, I wouldn't dance. I would sing.
Yeah, Backstreet Boys. That's why.
Right?
Yeah, that's if someone asked me, was like, would you rather be a dancer or singer? I was like,
singer.
Singer. 100%.
Yeah, singer. Guaranteed. Because you know why? You could sing by yourself all the time. What am I gonna do? Dancing and sitting down right now? Like,
because if you're old, once you get older, if you can still sing, it's still tight. But I feel like once you reach an age and then you're still dancing, it's kind of like, dude, take it easy, man.
You can be those line dancing uncles and aunties at the party.
For sure.
Yeah. But so when you find bangers right now, are they mainstream bangers?
No, hell no.
No?
Well,
like how's your mixtape game still?
Well, I still listen to my old shit. I don't really listen to new stuff.
Same.
But Roddy Ricch.
Yeah, okay,
that song, dude. I was when I was at the gym, that song was on repeat.
Really?
Which is fucking weird because it's like it's so new school and it's like I don't associate myself with that song. But it's just it's a fucking dope song, bro.
See the new stuff. I can't do it either. I'm not gonna lie. I can't do it well, but I love it because it feels like it feels like they're starting to dance again, like for themselves. And I feel like we came up really dancing for stage, and they're kind of like solo acting. Like they could probably do this in the club and like get hype with each other. Yeah. And so I can appreciate that, like as a
that's true.
As an OG like hip hop head.
Yeah.
You know, like for the cipher, versus the battle, but. I still don't mind killing people off, like musically, you know, like
sometimes, man, low key though, sometimes those ciphers are cringe, man. Like that's like you go to a party, like and you're like on someone who's like, dance for us.
I hate the cipher. I'll be in the corner by myself, like you know, and oh, you dance? Nah, he dances. He's good. He's good to go. So who taught you how to stage pieces? Because you have really good staging.
Thank you. I learned that part from Andrew Batterina. His staging is super good. And then
it is.
Also just learning from like YouTube videos, like watching like Cali teams.
So you studied.
Yeah.
Do you know where they got a lot of their staging from initially?
Not really.
Cheer and gymnastic teams, nationals. Really? Yeah. Like, if you watch like I don't know if this is like directly true, but if you watch like OG Cookies when they were doing like Girls Boy Short Hair and all that stuff, right? Like when they're doing the projects, there's like similar transitions in like dance, like NDA type stuff. It's amazing how they translate it. Damn. And then Keone said he actually choreographs after he stages.
Oh shit!
He stages first and then fills it in.
I can see that
for moments.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So staging is fun because I feel like to have good staging for a piece, you need to know how to adjust to it.
Yeah.
Like, cause people will make the choreo and then like when they're staging, they have to like fit the staging with the choreo.
Yeah.
But it's like you made the piece, so like why not like change a move?
Just change the whole 8.
Yeah. Right. So
yeah.
I think if you could like adjust quickly, it'll work out well.
Yeah.
When I was like staging for like Riot or Wild, like a lot of those dances was like on the spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Because when we did it, I think we're doing pennies again, right? Like, like being kind of out. But with the kids, you can kind of experiment.
And
play a little bit.
It's a lot easier because you had a lot of time. I think at the time we didn't have much time.
We had no time.
But because of we
were efficient.
Yeah, we were efficient, and then like it helped us stay on track because we had like everything planned out.
Yeah, the thing I enjoy about our process, and like I don't like collabing either, because to me it's like sex. It's like it's an intimate thing for me. Like,
I'm glad we had sex with each other.
With Cody too.
Yeah, with Cody.
But you know what I'm saying? Because it's such an intimate thing to choreograph a piece for me.
Yeah.
Because to have a connection with music like that, and then to let someone else in on that process, if we're not on the same page, it's like bad sex, and I don't want that.
No, that's true. When I try to collab with people, it just kind of feels like, okay, you do this part, I do this part.
We kind of did that.
But with that, we kind of like strategized on why we did that.
It made sense. And I think it was fluid because I think we understood the different styles that we had and where they were coming in and out of.
Right.
So I enjoy that. I'm glad I got to do that with you before we retired. I'm glad you came back for me.
Same, dude.
My favorite part too is when we were prepping for the set, I didn't know you were choreographing that song.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
like they had asked me to choreograph a section of the song, and I think they told you the same thing.
Yeah.
And what did you ask me?
I was like, hey, you want to be my piece? And then you were like, and he was like, as long as you be my piece. I'm like, all right, sure.
The next day, he's like, oh, it's the same song?
Yeah.
So
it worked out.
I don't know why they did that, because I would have said yes regardless. I was like, we're good, Cliff. But okay, so
I forgot about that.
So we talked about a lot, and the reason why I was really excited to talk with you, because I feel like your path is a little different than some other people's, right? As far as being a little different, right? Like,
what you mean?
Like the fact that you're methodical about the stuff that you put out, how you present yourself.
Oh yeah.
Right, being competitive, trying to have that Mamba MJ mentality, right? Not just with dance. Yeah. I see it with everything, with even how you run the business. That legend status for these young bucks. Definitely OG respect. So I want Elijah to look back and to know you for that, right? Damn. Yeah, but when he looks at this again, because he's gonna know you, right? Growing up, what would you want him to take away as a life lesson?
Shit, man, that's a hard ass question, especially if it's for Elijah.
Yeah. Well,
Life
it could be for the
lesson.
second kid too we have, but I don't know
Yeah.
them yet, so screw them.
Yeah.
Just Elijah. He's my favorite.
Damn. What would be a good one? Wait, what did Chris and them say?
Lisa said, I forget it rhymed. It's a bar, but it was along the lines of like, if you want to make it happen, then you gotta make it happen.
Okay.
Chris had said, he was sweet. He was like, your dad loves you. Like he has your back. So you can go and, you know.
Damn, how do I follow that shit up, man?
I didn't want to, you asked. But so I could preface it too. So if I'd be interested to see kind of maybe something that someone told you that's affected you or that's stuck with you to help you get to where you are. Because you're younger than me, but I have so much respect for the things that you've done and how you've done it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you've carved your way. Man,
I don't want to say no cheesy ass line, but
screw it. Like whatever it is. Like,
bro, I actually have like quotes in my phone. Can
yeah,
I pull it up.
Yeah, you can show me your bangers list too.
Nah, hell no. Good try, buddy.
Pornhub.
Oh yeah, that's my OnlyFans account.
Well, I was just like, what is an OnlyFans account?
Where's that shit? Yeah, so I would write down fucking quotes to just like read over at times that like I heard or I saw somewhere.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know.
I love that you're taking time to figure out one though.
I have to, man. If it's for Elijah.
Yeah. That's why I'm excited about doing this podcast right now. Because all the homies, people that we're close with or people that we look up to, he's going to be just hopefully a wise kid.
I mean, as long as he like fucks up a lot.
Fuck up early.
Yeah, fuck up early. Shit, dude.
You take your time.
Oh, there's this one that I posted on my IG, but I like it said stress spelled backwards is desserts.
Stress spelled backwards
is desserts.
I like that.
Yeah.
And you talked about that earlier about like knocking out the hard stuff first.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Cause like, man, I'm always stressed, bro. But it's like, if I could like overcome that situation, then it's like, man, fucking smooth sailing.
Yeah. And a lot of times it's if you're stressed about multiple things, knocking out the little stuff first, right? And you can start to get momentum.
Because I feel like the one thing that was the biggest, was very stressful for me at one point in my life was like money, was finances, right? Like it's like, oh, I want to be rich. I want to wear this. I want to buy that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, it's like it's an achievable goal.
What do you mean?
It's like I never expected to have this much money I have now, like 5 years ago.
Same. Yeah.
Right.
I get it.
And it's like, it's not going to stop. You know what I mean?
Life's not going to stop.
Like the urge to get more. It's not going to stop. So it's like, your goal is like, you want to get like $1 million. And then it's like, after that, it's like, you're going to go for 10 million. It's
yeah.
You know, it's not going to stop. Like I've grown accustomed to that situation, but I'm not being complacent at that situation.
Yeah.
I'm obviously gonna want to have a better life. And
do you think you're chasing the money amount or the process of making the money?
Man,
because I think depending on which answer, right, is how you
see. I do love the process. Man, I really love the process. I would say I love the process more, but to be honest, like I would say I would love the money more.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because more money is just more options.
You know what Biggie said?
More money, more problems. But shit, you get problems regardless.
That's what I was saying. Like I don't know if that's always true, Biggs. Like
yeah, it just depends on how you handle the situation.
Yeah.
Like I noticed that, like, man, like I try not to like stun or try to like wear like all this fancy shit all the time. Or
I don't think I've ever seen you.
I only wear it when I feel like it's good timing. Like I won't wear this shit like if I'm working. Like when I'm working, I'm wearing like some shorts, some dry fish shirt, you know, blah blah blah, like some athleisure. Yeah. But like if I go out, like I'm showing out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so it's like
your jersey game is strong.
dress to impress.
Yeah.
Dress to impress.
Stressed backwards is
Desserts.
desserts. Plural desserts. Yeah, you can get more than one. I like that. Okay, and then the last one is who has inspired you or mentored you or gave you good advice that I could talk to after. It doesn't even have to be anybody that I know or somebody that we do know.
Let's see.
I'm trying to keep the knowledge train going.
Knowledge train. Man, that's tough. There's a lot of people that I look up to and has been in my life consistently to help me where I am at today.
Yeah.
Man, there's a handful of people, man.
You can give me one or a couple.
I would say first person that comes to my mind is Dewey.
Yeah, Chris said that yesterday too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to get him.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
And then Mickey.
Oh, I didn't even think about Mickey.
It's gonna be hard to reach him because he's so busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably those two guys off the top because Dewey, he's like, big influence in my life. But
okay, so I need to reach out to Dewey. He's already on my list.
Yeah,
That's
Dewey.
Mickey. I can't believe I didn't even think about Mickey because he's doing some things too.
Mickey, like, man, he does everything like super under the radar. So whenever like he does show out, it's just like, damn, it's like super inspiring.
Yeah. And he does things on a grand scale when you finally find out.
Yeah.
Like he's quiet. Like his clinic now. That's big time.
He has 2 clinics now.
I know. Yeah. And he didn't tell anybody.
No. Well, I knew, but I didn't. He
didn't blast it though.
Yeah. No, he's not someone that like puts it all out there.
Yeah. Fun fact: Mickey is the reason why I'm even around in Houston.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when I was moving from Virginia to El Paso with the Army, I dropped by Houston and I wanted to dance because I just started dancing and I didn't know anything about ABDC, so I went to Surreal. Mickey was there, and Glaze was there.
Oh, okay, tight.
So Glaze put me on, and then Mickey was like, "Yo, there's other studio called Soundbox." I was like, "Oh no, word." So I met him there later in the week. Andrew, shook hands with Andrew really quick. He goes, "You don't dance like you're from here." I was like, "Oh no, I'm from DC." He goes, "You want to teach?" Offer me a spot, and I suck, right? I'm like decent, but I'm like not great. And he goes, "You want to teach in 2 weeks?" It's like, well, I'm moving to El Paso. He goes, "Come back in 2 weeks for a Friday slot." So then Joe Ray and I met, and I was like, "Joe, I just met you, but I gotta drive to Houston. You want to do a 12-hour road trip?" And that's how I met Soundbox and like with everything else. And I took your class, I think that week.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. So Mickey put me on like heavy.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. All right. Well, tell them where they can find the Gradient. Tell them where they can find you, what you're working on, anything that you want to shout.
You can find the Gradient mainly IG.
Yeah.
I'm in charge of it, so there's not really much post. I don't post shit, but
you could book on.
You could book on thegradient.com.
Yep.
Wait,
no. What's the app?
Booksy.
Yeah.
I'm a horrible business owner.
You know why?
It's
a month out. You're already a month out.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It's gonna be hard to get a spot.
I want to work, but I already know it's gonna be fucking hectic.
It's gonna be a lot. I'll tell you right now. If you want to book Cliff, you have to book probably a month in advance, if not more, right now.
Yeah.
Because my man is like consistently cutting all the time.
The link is on my IG. It's at Cliff's Cuts. CLIFFSCUTS. There's no pictures of any haircuts in there whatsoever. There's no. It's bad profile page. It's just me and my fiance and my friends.
Yep.
But I let my work, show what's up, man.
The silent professional, bro.
Not really silent. I'm just, I don't know. It's like dancers on TikTok. I think it's cringe having my haircut pictures on my IG.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't do it. Like I tried. It's just I can't do it.
Don't need to.
Yeah.
I think you've already built it up enough where you don't have to build that clientele. Some
so
it
worked out.
Have to.
My laziness worked out. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Oh man, that was dope.
Dude, that was fun.
You were great. You were.